Welcome back, fellow aviators. Today we're going to be employing harpoons for the F-18. We're going to be using bearing only launch, BOL for short. So let's select harpoons from our stores page. As you see, the time is running down now. We're going to select BOL mode for each of the harpoons. We can do this prior to launch, but we can't set the term or the bearing, which I'll show you shortly. So air to ground on, master arm is on, and let's have a look at what we've got set. So I've cycled through each of the harpoons, set the mode to BOL, flight, low, and term on this particular harpoon SKIM. You'll see to the right we've got search, destruction, and bearing, which we're going to program into each of the missiles shortly. You'll see there as well, destruction is set to 60 nautical miles. That means that missile will be destroyed. You can't find anything within 60 miles. So next we're going to move over to our sea radar, and we can see we've got two contacts. So we're going to put our cursor over the contact, and we're going to do, on this occasion, we're going to move to the right with our sensor select. So not TDC, but sensor select to the right over the target. Then we can see that we have now our target selected, and at the top there we have 082 degrees, which is the bearing from us to our target, which we'll use for our bearing. Let's box UFC and start entering those numbers. Search 5 miles, destruction 50, bearing 082 degrees. And we can step through each one of our missiles and enter that bearing. Now before we set our mode, our flight and our term already up, so all we have to do is add in our search, our destruction and our bearing for each missile. So just go through UFC. Once you've pressed UFC, then step through each of the harpoons. It's good practice to select 2 term to skim and 2 of them term to pop up. This gives the best chance for your missiles to hit the target. The ship has to choose between low-level harpoon incoming and pop-up harpoons. Just gives your missiles a little bit of an edge against the anti-ship defences. Okay, with that everything's set, let's carry on and release these weapons. So I'll finish off adding the search, the destruction range and the bearing 082 degrees. As you'll see, I'm setting those 2 inner ones to pop for the term. The outer 2 I've set to skim. I've set both to flight level low because we're over the sea. As you can see on our HSI, you can see the bearing line now. This is the bearing line that the missile was going to travel. You can see it's going to be travelling straight in front of us, which is what we want it to do in this case. In the HUD, you can see on the right hand side, in zone, and we've got, it's just a little bit obscured, but it just says HP, which is harpoon, and it will say BOL, which means it's set to bearing only launch. We have our target locked there with the diamond, so let's fire these missiles. Bruiser times 2. Here they are, going down to flight level of low. And the missiles are seeking, they're turning, you can see the ship now. They're on the turn phase. Lead missile is turning and tracking. Fantastic. Okay, let's come around and we'll fire off our other 2 harpoons at the other ship. So I'm going to lock up on the right DDI. So round about, I'm going to bring it into the centre line there, 104, 105 degrees. I'm going to change the bearing on my missiles because they're currently set at 73 degrees. Bearing 104. Step through to the next missile. Bearing 104. Okay, let's get low. We're going to do a pop-up one this time. We'll get low, we'll get fast, we'll get closer, and then we'll pop up and we'll bruise the times 2. Here we go.
Engine right. Engine right.
Pop up. 2 away. Chuck the flare out of the way, and then dive back down low. And let the missiles do the job. Missiles see the target. Searching quite long now. And there we have it. That's how you fire harpoons in bearing only launch mode. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you'd like to see in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll see you on the next one.